Good afternoon, folks. It's Friday, and if you've made it to Friday and you're watching this, you've survived another week in 2022. So today, being Friday, I thought, well, let's do something different. I've been working on this Land Rover for what seems like an eternity. So today I thought, you know what, let's uncover the Rover V8 and run the hone down it and see what state the cylinder bores are in. Now, this is an update video, but it was a long time back when I first did the Rover V8 series, so I'll just jog your memory now. Weather protection.
Oh, you get this, you can up your viewer rate.
Oh,
that was the cover photo.
Clickbait. Restoration of in a weekend.
I'll bring down closer.
So here we are, one bare engine block. A little bit of light. So originally this series started with a engine literally dragged out of a hedge bottom. However, due to water getting down into the inlets, the block was trashed. The pistons had almost turned to dust on one of the cylinders. So a friend of mine decided he quite fancied a Rover V8. There's nothing to put it in yet. He wants it building up. So I thought, well, I might as well continue the series. I haven't played with a little Rover V8 for a few years, and this example was made in 1972, December 72, a bit like myself. And I would say it's had a freshen up in its life. However, the cylinder bores, the crankshaft were all at standard. The cylinders themselves don't look too bad, except for a couple I have had some water in. So today I thought, what I shall do is run the cheap nasty honing tool down the cylinders and just see how bad the watermarks are that are left inside. So I'll give the bores a quick wipe out, just remove any thick carbon because there's no point clogging the stones up with it, and we'll see what they're like. So, this example of the V8, dating from 1972, was in a Rover P5B. B actually, I think, meant Buick, because let's be fair, it is a Buick V8. And this one had the 10.5 to 1 compression ratio, and was supposed to run on 5-star leaded fuel, which I've recently found out you can actually still buy. That being the case, it'd be nice to run this up on it. So I'm just looking in those bars, folks. Some are a little suspect. The honing tool I'm using is just a cheap one off eBay. I just want to establish the condition of the bar, so I'll just give them a quick run down just to make sure everything's clean, and if they are suitable for reuse, I'm sure they'll be roughed up enough for a new set of piston rings. Now, honing with these tools, it's not exactly for precision race engine building, and you don't want to be going mad with it. I did witness a live video on YouTube by a quite respected a guy in America, and they were doing a live engine build, and they must have spent about 4 or 5 hours honing the block out. I mean, Jesus folks, they must have taken that fucker out to plus 60 thou. So, a light rundown with the hone will be sufficient, and see what we've got. Well, there's the original pistons, all standard bar size, and the shell bearings are actually in quite good condition. So I'll leave those in there to have a little nap, and we shall come back to those shortly. Well, later. On with the block. Okay folks, today's lubricant of choice is GT85. Came across it many years ago and quite impressive. So, make a start. Okay folks, let's give these a wipe out. We're not expecting perfection. It's a 50-year-old engine, isn't it? Damn it. I do prefer a bigger ball where you can get your hand down properly. Oh. Looks like we've got rid of the glaze off them. Could be a lot worse. Well folks, the cylinder horn did die, but at least we can have a see what we've got. Now well, this will show up on the GoPro. So that's one side. Looking up. Look at that side looking down. Now some of these are the ones that had the water in. So yes, there is some marks in there folks. That one looked a bit of a concern, but you can't feel them. That feels good. That feels good. I'm not feeling where you can see the marks. My fingers generally are quite sensitive, so the question is where to go from this point. I shall have a word with the guy who owns it and see if he just wants to do a freshen up with a set of rings, set of bearings, etc. Or does he want to go a bit further? I think it would make sense to actually get the block faces decked. Also because the pistons did sit quite a way down the hole if I remember. So that would help keep the compression ratio up. So folks, that's it for now on the little Rover engine. And I'll make sure the next one isn't in 2 years' time. Well folks, it was just a short one, but it still exists. Thanks for watching, liking, subscribing and all that jazz. Catch you on the next one.